It's actually
No, that's a Max's head, mate.
Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Just want to say sorry for not uploading in the last couple of weeks, but I have had uni deadlines. I've had to hand in some work that I've been putting off for the longest time. But during my absence, I have thought about my YouTube channel and what kind of things I want to do with it, and you guys will start to see a few solid series where I'll upload maybe an episode or two a week. I do want to become a bit more consistent, as I said before, and I think I've picked up the pace lately, but there's still a lot I can do. A lot of you guys seem to think that I always want crates to open, and that really isn't the case, but this time around on my server I accepted a crate and I managed to unbox a professional scattergun kit, which I think is 4 crates after my last professional that you guys saw a few videos ago. Maybe it was the last video. But I probably will be giving this away at some point, not this video, so don't bother doing anything generic, you know, to apply for a giveaway. But yeah, I just don't know where my luck's coming from, and there are quite a few other lucky people I'm going to talk about in this video, mostly with trading and hats that have been unboxed recently. So let's get straight to it. The first 2 guys I'm going to mention are 2 people that reported a bug with the gifter pult once again, but with it you could use it as a name tag through their method of obviously doing this. And their argument, or you know, how they pitched it to Valve as being a bad exploit, was the fact that obviously gift wrap is around 99 cents in the store and these gift pults are only 10 cents on the market. So through reporting this to Valve, they were rewarded with an unusual each. One of them chose a Sunbeams Bills hat and the other chose a Sunbeams Maxes, which is the second Sunbeams Maxes in the game, obviously untradeable and ungiftable and things like that. But yeah, I think this exploit is kind of weaker in comparison to the other ones, but I mean, props to them, they got those 3 unusuals. There's also an ongoing exploit that people are using where you're able to wear conflicting hats. For example, Vox here is wearing 2 different killer exclusives on at the same time, as well as that virtual viewfinder, which would work normally, but obviously wearing 2 of the same hat is unknown, like you can't do that. Which I think Valve will probably end up patching soon, because they did that to my 2 bonk boys when I used to wear those, and I had to sell them afterwards because it just wasn't the same. But that's enough with the exploits and things like that. The next thing I want to talk about is some of the awesome unboxes there have been in the last couple of weeks. First one of which being the Scorching Dread Hiding Hood, which I didn't even know existed in Unusual until I saw this. So I think it's awesome that they chose this to be an Unusual, because some of the ones they've added recently I think just look a bit naff, to be honest. But yeah, a Scorching one was unboxed, which I found amazing just because, you know, it's a first gen effect. I thought it would be ages until we see, you know, something this high tier on this hat. And obviously it was unboxed within the first few days of the hat being out, I think, or definitely early stages. And yeah, one of the first offers he got was 25 buds pure, which was retracted after the guy got outbid. And it's still for sale on Outpost, so it'd be interesting to see what it goes for, but I thought it was well worth mentioning in this video. Now, some of you guys might remember me talking about the Burning Pullover that was unboxed not too long ago. Obviously that is the second all-class Burning Misc in the game, and it's rumoured that the guy sold it for a team captain with the effect Demon Flame. But because the 2 people that were trading live so close, apparently there were some real world items involved. And by real world items, I mean, what I was told is that a TV was in the transaction and a brand new computer. And that's all I know on the subject, and I usually wouldn't, you know, speculate on rumours, but I was told from quite a reliable person, so I'll leave it at that. But the reason I'm bringing this up isn't because of what I wanted to say earlier, it's simply because this guy managed to unbox 2 other high tier unusuals like around the same time. He got a Sunbeams Brainiac, which is worth close to around 30 buds. He had offers of close to $1,000, and he also unboxed a Burning Grease Lightning, which straight off the bat got an offer of 10 buds, and I imagine it can only go for more. So it just shows there are people that are luckier than I am. And if you are looking to take the fast lane to high tier trading, maybe it is worth maybe unboxing once in a while. Literally all I ever suggest unboxing wise is unbox 1 or 2 crates at a time and do it every so often. Don't go on a mad unboxing spree, because that's usually where I've seen instances of people getting absolutely nothing good at all. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. There was quite a shock when another Scorching Killers exclusive was put on the market, seeing as it did not show up on the backpack.tf stats, and this guy must have had it in a private backpack for the longest time. But I think it's awesome that he unboxed it himself and he's managed to hold on to it for as long as he has. It has been sold, but I just think it's awesome that things like this happen, because it just comes out the blue and no one expects it, and perhaps someone that's looking to, you know, buy a end game unusual manages to get a chance like this to buy one. So I think it's a good thing. There are just 2 more hats I want to talk about, and one of of which is the Burning Flame Soulmate, which is pretty much a fish that sits on the Pyro's head, for any of you that don't know. It was fairly recent they added this to the unusual unbox list, and as you can see here from the backpack.tf stats, which aren't quite up to date, it is a fairly rare unusual, so for 2 first gens to have been unboxed, which obviously you can see Sunbeams exists in the game, I think is crazy. I really don't know whether Valve have tampered with the drop rates, or if it's just down to people unboxing the older crates rather than like the newer ones. But I do seem to think that more of these first gen newer hats are appearing in the game, and I'm not complaining personally, as long as there is still a rarity to them. I think it's a good thing. The trade I showed you earlier though was the person that bought it, and he paid 9 buds pure and an 8.6 bud hat, which rounds it off to 17.5 or so, which I think is pretty fair considering the Sunbeams one is priced at around 14 or so. So it's a good thing that this guy unboxed it. He got a private offer which wasn't a huge lowball, and it actually sold for a fair price, so props to him and props to the buyer. I've saved the best till last. The unusual Kiss King was unboxed with the Sunbeams effect. Now I thought this was just for the scout, because I think that's the only picture I've seen with this hat on. But it is an all-class unusual, one that was recently added to the game. And this guy had been getting offers of something close to 20 to 40 pure, even more in unusuals, and I was really quite surprised at how good the offers were. But obviously I didn't understand that it was all class. The thing that's odd about this though is the guy got it around 6 days ago as an unbox, sold it yesterday, and since then it's gone to 3 other traders' backpacks. Like, it's been sold 3 times since then, which I think is crazy. Like, for a hat like this, I thought it'd be something that someone would want to buy and keep forever, like a really high tier unusual, but somehow it's managed to travel quite a lot. But yeah, see, just going back to what I said earlier, pretty much I think Valve have tampered with the drop rates of unusuals and effects, and they're trying to get some more first gen effects out there, but yeah, that's just me. I'd be curious to know what you guys think though. Did you enjoy the video? Do you agree with what I think on this? Maybe people are just unboxing crates under Series 25 and more of these are coming into the game, but I do think that Valve are playing a part, and maybe that's just me because I'm super suspicious of everything all the time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be doing some more of these in the future when things like this happen, obviously when there's enough stuff to make a video on, and I'm going to be doing some more gameplay kind of videos, commentaries, live commentaries even. So yeah, thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye!